Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Unavowed. In the last episode, your shrink, not your, but you know, that's her name, your shrink. Oh, that's gonna be a running joke now. Anyway, your shrink, she was saved by two members of the Unavowed, Mandana and Eli. And she has been possessed by a demon for a year. And that demon that probably have done some nasty things over the past year, and she doesn't remember. Now your shrink is gonna be the Unavowed's shrink, and she's gonna be fixing people left and right, and stuff like that. Anyway, so she woke up in this room, not sure where. Maybe it's gonna be her new living quarters. So let's explore. So there's a tiny twin bed. Small, but you slept like a rock. Yeah, she did. She did sleep like a rock, probably. This silver crucifix might be useful if vampires are real. Actually, that's true. What if they're real? Ooh. A faded old poster of a heavy metal band, Axis of Weevil. Oh, jeez. I can't see the poster. It looks like a smudge of ink. From water. It looked like a smudged watered poster. A scratched up violin and a bow. This rusted sword looks like it might break if you coughed too loudly. Ay, ay, ay. Someone likes keeping all their antiques in here, and someone should really clean up because there's a nasty spider web right over here. This door leads downstairs. Good to know. Good to know. An empty, stained old chest. Old sea chest is what it says. A little brass elephant with a memento of Siam written on the underside. Anything else? Ooh, a framed photograph hangs on the wall near the bed. Oh, that's apparently this is how we look up close, or how your shrink looks up close. So, Sammy, Logan, and Jonah. Yeah, an old photo of yourself, Sammy, Logan, and Jonah. How did this get here? That's a good question. A really good question. I wonder as well. Oh, there's something here. There's certainly some eclectic reading material in this bookcase. I actually don't remember what eclectic means. I hope it's nothing inappropriate, is what it means. A whole pot of espresso, just for you. Somehow it's always hot. How'd you know it's always hot? You just woke up. This is the first day you even see this room. La Fontaine Cognac. Someone has good taste. Outside, you can see the hustle of downtown nightlife on the street below. Are you sure it's nightlife? It looks like it's daylife out there. I'm sorry, game. It's daylife because way too much light coming through the window. Way too much sunshine. I guess this is it for the room. Oh, hey, okay. Now it's definitely certain. You're a genie. I doubt you grant our wishes. If this is any indication, by the way. Sharp little knives dot the surface of the target. A head, a heart, and rib/stomach somewhere. Vicious-looking weapons decorate the wall. Can we take them?
Please do not disturb those.
Oh, come on.
It took centuries to arrange them just the way I like them.
What do you mean it took you centuries to arrange them? What? How? This is like, it takes just maybe like a day or 2 or 3, but centuries. Jesus. This helmet has been buffed to a gleaming shine.
That helmet is cursed. Any warrior who dons it would find their head squeezed until it breaks. I would be wary of touching it.
Why are you keeping it on the shelf? I think you should just, you know, destroy it. Literally, destroy it if it's this bad. This bottle looks incredibly ancient and is engraved with an indecipherable characters.
Do not even consider it.
Oh, come on. Fine, I'm not gonna destroy your home. Vicious looking weapons decorate the wall. Yeah, same thing as here. Nothing about this weird thing though. This trading dummy is covered with deep scratches. Mundana moves with practiced precision. There's not a drop of sweat on her.
You are awake. Did you sleep well?
Well... You just came out of a bottle. I think I slept like a baby.
You are lucky. Many report having strange dreams when they sleep here for the first time. Introduction to the supernatural world can often have unpredictable effects on the mundane mind. It may take some time for you to process it all.
Okay. So, who are you calling mundane? Me? I am anything but mundane at this point.
Forgive the term. No insult is intended, I assure you. After your actions last night, the word mundane hardly applies to you.
I know.
I think you are going to make this transition just fine. And this is good, because there is so little time to waste. My father Kalash is waiting to speak to you in the room beyond the red drapes. When you are ready, seek him out. In the meantime, relax and explore the facility. I will be here if you have any questions.
Okay. So I'll find your father Kalash in here. Good to know, good to know. Anything else?
Yes.
You obviously had more stuff to talk about. Can we talk about the Unavowed?
Certainly. What is your question?
Tell me, what do you think Unavowed does exactly?
We are peacekeepers. We protect the mundane world from the threats of the supernatural. We help who we can, destroy ones we must, and recruit those who are willing. With you, I suppose we did all three.
Yeah, I suppose you did. So, how long have you guys been around?
As a whole, for thousands of years. But the New York branch is only 400 years old. As long as there is need of us, we will be here.
So basically, you've existed since the time man was born. I got it. Okay, good to know. So how come... That's a stupid question. How come I've never heard of you before?
We do not exactly advertise our presence.
Duh.
We prefer it that way. But the truth is, the last century has seen a diminishing need for our services. Things have certainly changed.
Changed?
Yes. Supernatural threats have been escalating. It happened so suddenly, we were caught unprepared. We had become complacent. We have not been recruiting. You are the first new recruit in decades. The first of many, we hope.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope you're gonna have a lot more recruits because, like, you guys, like, sound like you're in a dire need of people. So yeah, I want to ask you about something else.
I will do my best to answer.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Tell me about yourself.
Me? What do you want to know?
Well, since I'm your shrink, I want to clarify. Are you a genie?
The term is Jinn. And yes, on my father's side. And no, I do not grant wishes.
Ah, well, just as I thought. Oh, by the way, that actually explains why, I guess the ligamental creature was calling you Jinn Child? Because you said you're on your father's side, so that means not on your mother's side? So I wonder if Jinn Child is supposed to be, you know, someone who is born from a Jinn? Someone who has Jinn blood, but it is not actually fully Jinn. Maybe that's what it's about. Yeah, so tell me, how long have you been in the workforce?
When was this city founded? 1624. Yes, I was just a child, but it was around that time.
Ah, so you're centuries old.
418. No, 19. My birthday was last month. It is difficult to keep track, but Father always remembers.
Ah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I'd like to ask about something else.
I will do my best to answer.
Of course you will. Eli, tell me more about our good old friend.
Eli is my partner, and a dear, dear friend. We have saved each other's lives more often than we can count. You and he have much in common. He was once mundane, like yourself. I would recommend asking him about his transition. It might help with your own.
I'm pretty sure I'm fine. I mean, Your shrink, she had to deal with so much shit in her life. So, like, I don't think magic is gonna face her that much, to be honest. Yeah, good question. There's a photo of me in my room. How did it get here?
I do not know.
Oh.
I am not being facetious. I honestly do not know. This building has housed many agents over the centuries, and they too have been given gifts. Photographs and portraits of loved ones, precious possessions long since lost. We do not question it. We merely accept it and be thankful for it.
Maybe that explains why there's these weird flickers of light floating around. Fireflies of some sort. I'm not sure what it is actually. Maybe magic. So about last night?
Last night?
Yes.
Yes. You gave us quite the chase. We know nothing about the demon that was inside you, but it was a wily thing.
I wish I could remember, you know, so that I know what the heck it did.
Be grateful that you cannot. It was taunting us, dancing just out of our reach, slaughtering whomever it could. But we got it in the end. Regardless of what happens next, we stopped it. We can all take comfort in that.
Good to know. I guess this is a repeat answer about last night, so thanks.
Thank you.
I'm kind of curious about the... wait, these old stone steps are black with... Is that soot? Okay, so we have, I guess, the basement and to a study where her father is. Let's visit her father, I guess. Oh. You're blue. Interesting. I guess that's why she's a Gen child, even by... Sorry. He looks like a mythical creature completely, or a mythical being, rather. And what is wrong with his eyes? You see this? They were blinking white. Is this supposed to be him blinking? Oh, this is kind of weird. It's so slow too. Again. Oh, that's really weird. Oh, an ornate lamp, glowing gently. There's nothing special about it. I don't want to know about the lamp. Oh, but I do want to know about this. A bottle with a ship that's hanging above the door. Oh, it's a pirate ship. Nothing else? No, just a pirate ship. But there's an awfully similar vibe painting. A colorful painting of a mother and a child. Let me guess. This is this lady's ship and this is Mundana because the hood looks similar in terms of color and Mundana is the only one who's wearing hoodie right now. Or not a hood, but like... Actually, I don't know what it's called. Like, she has something wrapped around her head, basically. But, interesting. But Mundana, you're so cute as a baby. Aww. A blue-green crystal glowing with a mysterious inner light. Ooh. This imposing door leads down to the street. A fine selection of aged spirits, mostly Scotch. Yep, Scotch. An impossibly old, impossibly muscled, and impossibly blue man gazes into the fire. Yep, he's blue. And he's feeling pretty blue right now because he's gazing into the fire, reminiscing his his younger days. That's just me making up stuff on the spot. Yeah, just, smoke dances up the chimney from the warm embers of the fire. Typical fire. Nothing about this painting, though. Who is that? I'm not sure. Maybe the first founder of the Unavowed. This bottle emits a faint hum. Ah, it's probably your bottle. That's a fancy bottle, by the way. Yeah, let's talk to you.
Oh, you're the new one, aren't you?
Yep. You're blue. Oh my gosh. That's exactly what I just said a few minutes ago. Like, oh, you're blue. It was either this or get arrested. You do the math.
Yes, free will. It can be more trouble than it's worth.
I know.
As for me, I am Kalash.
Nice to meet you.
I am a djinn of the ancient kingdom, and I run this branch of the Unavowed. And you? You were possessed. How'd you let that happen?
What do you mean, how did I let that happen? You know what? I take it back. It's not nice to meet you. Yeah. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff I can say. There was a book. I touched it and then poof. I didn't exactly let it happen, and you think I wanted to be possessed. Yeah, there was a book. I touched it and then things just went kaboom.
Sloppy. Such a thing would have been unthinkable once. In my day, even a newborn babe had wits enough to leave books of demonic evil alone. Mundanes today don't know they're born. The world has gotten soft, needs toughening up. How tough are you, new girl?
To be honest, it's not my fault, but like, nowadays a lot of books can, have very deceitful covers and on the inside be about totally different content. Also, there's a bunch of books, about esoteric stuff, tarot reading, or stuff like that, and they're not considered demonic, so how was I supposed to know? How was your shrink supposed to know that at all? Not her fault, really. Well, what can I say? Yeah, I stopped that monster in the alley.
Yes, while its back was turned. A child would be victorious in those circumstances.
How'd you know that?
No. You have yet to experience your true crucible, but it will come. Oh yes, it will come. At any rate, we have much to discuss and much to do. Settle in, talk to the others, get the lay of the land. I will call our meeting when you are ready.
Well, I want to ask you more stuff.
What is it? You ready to start the meeting?
No, can we talk about the Unavowed?
I might know a thing or two about that.
Right, so tell me your perspective about, what does your organization do?
We're the wall against the darkness, the protectors of the mundane world. We might not be what we once were, but we are here, and that is all that matters.
So, tell me the exact date you've been around. I mean, your organization.
Nobody knows for sure, not even I. But this branch is exactly 393 years old. I know because I founded it.
Ah, so I was right. Since the creation of man, you've been here. Not you personally, but, Unavowed. Yeah, stupid question, but gotta ask anyway. So how come I've never heard of you?
That's gratitude for you. Used to be, you mundanes would beg us for help if a cat looked at you funny. But yes, I won't deny it. Supernatural threats became fewer and further between over the last century. There was little reason for mundanes to think of us at all. But things have changed.
That's kind of funny because, I understand that supernatural threats would have, decreased, but who's to say that magic in general probably disappeared? Or, just normal supernatural beings that don't mean any threats at all? How would that force people to stop remembering the supernatural? I just don't get it. At all. Seriously. So, changed?
Yes. Supernatural threats have risen. Exponentially. It's been difficult to contain. We need to fill our ranks. You are the first in a long line of many, I hope.
So, you founded this place then?
Yes. This city was becoming a force to be reckoned with the supernatural forces to match. There was important work to be done. I volunteered, and here I am still.
Okay. Right, so let's talk about something else then.
Well,
thank you for...
Spit it out.
I'm not gonna spit on you. I'm not that mean. So about last night?
Not now. My opinion will be given during the meeting, rest assured.
Okay, so never mind that. Let's talk about people. I want to know about people in here.
I do not indulge in idle gossip. If you want to know of someone, ask them.
Okay, goodbye. You're useless.
As you were.
Oh, as I am. Oh, as you were. Oh, that's quite a cheeky retort, old man. Okay, I'll come back. Okay, fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I just like messing with people. I'm so sorry. But anyway, let's go down this dang basement. And there's Eli with half a pentagram drawn in and target practice. There's not a single singe mark on Eli's fingers or hat. Good to know. And yes, photographs. An old black and white photo of a man at a desk. A black and white photo of two young girls. I presume they're your daughters, maybe? Fire extinguishers. A wise precaution, you know, because he's firing up the whole place. Get it? Fired up because he's a fire... Okay, never mind. An old color photo of Eli and Bandana. Oh, I actually want to see that. Aww. I think they might have a thing going on. That's cute. That's cute. An old photo of a quaint suburban house. Beckett. I presume that's your last name. By the way, that's an old photograph. How old are you? Ah, you were married to somebody, a woman. An old photo of Eli and a woman. Obviously. Some precisely calculated fireball trajectories. Nothing about the bed. Anything else? There's Eli. Let's examine the photo. Ah. Okay. Cool, cool. A man at a desk. It's either Eli or somebody else, to be honest. Huh. He was quite the big man, I guess, if it is Eli. That's a really huge desk. I mean, seriously, must have had quite the salary, too. What did he do? Hi, Eli, let's talk.
Hey! Don't surprise a fire mage like that. Bad idea. Anyway, hi. You settling in okay?
Well, your shrink thinks that this place is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I guess it kind of is. Where else can you see a guy throw fire without paying for it? But seriously, it took me a while to get used to this stuff. It's not gonna happen for you overnight. But you'll get there. Faster than you think. Anyway, I'm sure you want to walk around. I'll be here if you have any questions.
I already did, you know, all the walking around, so I have a questions, please. Can I ask you?
I don't see why not.
Ah, thank God, my good sir. So, can we talk about the Unavowed? Because that's the most interesting topic in here.
I know a little bit about that. What do you want to know?
Okay, tell me, what do you guys do from your perspective?
Well, we're sort of supernatural police. Sometimes there's a threat that only we can handle, and we go and handle it. Well, I say sometimes, but lately it's been a lot more than that.
Sometimes. More threats, so how is a lot more?
Let me put it this way. There are 732% more threats than there used to be, give or take 0.5. A year ago, we'd usually be called out once a month, if at all. Now it's almost every day. And me and Mandana, we're the only ones dealing with it. Until now, anyway.
So let me guess, the Unavowed have gone really lax. Got it. They really need to not go lax in their services, because you never know what happens. Situation like this one, gonna be pretty bad for everyone then. So, how long have you guys been?
Gosh, a really long time. Sorry. If you're looking for a history lesson, Mandana or Kalash are the ones to ask. As far as I'm concerned, we do good work. That's all that matters.
Oh, so how come I've never heard of you guys before?
You know, I wondered the same thing when I first joined. I mean, we're careful. We use veils. I don't throw fire around Times Square or anything. But the real secret, nobody notices us. It's kind of uncanny. Mundanes go through crazy mental tricks to pretend we're not there. So maybe the mundane world isn't ready for us yet, but they will be. They won't have a choice the way things are going.
If you're saying there's a lot more supernatural threats, I can see why. Anyway, let's talk about something else.
Sure.
Also, I assume maybe you have a lot more supernatural threats. Maybe because, you know, there's a lot more humans to deal with and they're probably digging up some, you know, artifacts or knowledge from the past? And forming cults and other things? I'm not sure, that's just a guess I get. Well, my guess anyway. So, about last night.
You had time to process it? I know I have. To be honest, I'm just glad the exorcism worked. Took 4 days of concentration to prepare that spell. I gave it everything I had.
4 days? Wow, that's tough. Were you really throwing lightning? It was worth it, thank you. A question, were you really throwing lightning?
I know. 4 days of chanting, focusing, and preparing to become the human lightning rod. I just wish I hadn't summoned that thing. I know the creature was technically blameless, but I'm still not sure we made the right call. Still, I suppose it's too late now.
Dude, you're gonna be fine. As I said before, you know, there's probably some serial killers with a crazy dog, and he probably, after killing his victims, he probably lets the crazy dog eat them. If not, somewhere like that, or someone has to exist. The police will just think that, wow, we have some crazy ass dude on the loose. Either that or someone who likes to eat raw human meat, aka a cannibal. So, don't sweat it, dude. Really, seriously. I don't get it. I don't at all. Anyway, I'm curious about you.
I guess if we're gonna work together, we should know each other. Ask away.
Yes, that's my job. I am your shrink after all. So, how long have you been with the Unavowed?
Since the Nixon administration.
Oh.
I'm, older than I look.
Yeah, that's pretty old. So, how exactly old?
If you must know, I'm 92. It's the magic. Keeps me young. No surgery required.
Yeah, at least you don't need surgery, but really...
Yeah, it is what it is, okay? I'm a mage. We live long lives. End of story.
Why do you live down here?
Why do you think? Fire mage here. I could easily burn this place to the ground if I'm not careful. I needed a place to practice, and a room insulated with stone was the obvious choice. Besides, I don't feel the cold, so it's quite cozy down here.
Ah, well, that's actually a huge plus, but still, what if there's a draft? You could still technically get sick. Anyway, so... I'm pretty sure he said he's a mage and there's a difference between a mage and a wizard, but sure. You're a wizard?
Ooh, never use the word wizard. It's a social faux pas or something. I'm a mage with a capital M. The capital is also important. At least that's what the books tell me. I never actually met another mage to find out.
Interesting, so are mages extinct right now? Or not? I'm curious. Also, so considering that you're very old, you're a mage, you might as well be the new Gandalf around for all I know. Doesn't that fire hurt though when you fire your spells? I assume not, seriously.
Nope, kinda tingles, but that's it. It's kinda like playing with light, at least when it touches my flesh. Clothes though, I can burn them clear off and I won't even notice. Took about a decade and a dozen indecent exposure arrests before I managed to make my clothes fireproof.
That must have been very awkward. So, Montana told me you used to be a mundane like me?
Someone's been telling tales out of school, huh? I used to have a pretty normal life. Then one day I set my office on fire. With my mind. Then stuff happened and Mondana found me. She brought me here. The rest is, well, history.
Stuff happened?
Yep.
What kind of stuff?
I see why you made a good bartender. People just want to tell you their life stories, huh? I bared my soul enough for one day. Barely even know you. Let's talk about something else.
Fine. Let's take it one day at a time, I guess. Enough about you. Let's talk about something else. Or someone else. Sorry, someone else.
Sure.
He was like, sure! Enough about me, let's talk about other people. Could I ask you about some of the pictures on your walls?
Look, I really wanted to get some practice in. Maybe next time.
Okay, cool, next time. But, I'm curious, what do you know about pictures suddenly appearing? Because I don't know how mine got in the room.
You too, huh?
Yep.
It wasn't long after I joined up that my first photo appeared. Scared the hell out of me. It's something to do with this building. It wants you to remember who you are, who you were. Don't think about it too hard. I've been here 50 years and I still don't know how it works.
I guess that's it. I'll leave you to it.
Right. See you around.
I'll leave you to your wall burning target practice. Now we can finally head out to the mission. Kalash, my good sir, old man, let's call the meeting.
What is it? You ready to start the meeting?
Yes, sir, absolutely. Call the meeting.
Indeed. The time for waiting is past.
Father, you met our latest recruit?
Yes. I admit she doesn't look like much, but
Hey.
we'll see what this life makes of her.
We were all neophytes once, Kalash.
Most of us, Mage Beckett. Most of us.
Oh, right, because, you volunteered. You were already experienced. Yeah, true. I'm right here, you know. Okay, yeah. I'm right here, you know.
I am aware of that.
Thank you.
I have read the reports on your last mission. Mage Beckett, is it true you summoned a void creature?
Yes, by accident. I swear.
Irrelevant. Magic is unpredictable. I understand this. What I don't understand is why you let it feed on human corpses. What will the mundane authorities think when they find tooth marks on the victims?
Cannibals?
The creature was both a danger and an innocent. We reached a compromise. That is all.
We'll be the ones compromised if the two of you aren't more careful.
I'm seriously, chill, guy. They're just like cannibals or some crazy rabid dogs that belong to a cannibal or something, I don't know, or just crazy serial murderer and his dog. Or wolf, I don't know, whichever works for you. But seriously, chill, dude, chill. But yeah, don't blame them. Anyway, don't blame them, it was my idea.
That may be, but you had no authority over them. It was their choice to make.
Father, regardless of our choices, the void creature is gone. We have a more pressing concern.
Yes, you let the demon escape. Your mission was a failure.
Wait, the demon is still out here. I mean, there.
Yes, just waiting to find another hapless victim. No disrespect.
Sir, she was a big help.
Help you would not have needed if you achieved your primary goal.
I almost did. I was so close. I had it contained, but it was stronger than I expected.
I see. This is becoming distressingly commonplace.
Nevertheless, Eli speaks the truth. We underestimated the threat.
Then that will have to be sufficient. And now to the next item at hand. Your next mission.
Next mission. So soon. I only just got here.
The forces of darkness will not wait for you to get your sea legs, and neither can we. I have detected void activity in the East Village, somewhere close to Astor Place. You are to travel there, determine the cause of the disturbance, and neutralize it.
Void activity?
Activity from beyond the void. Do try and keep up.
Are you sure she's ready to go out into the field so soon?
These are dangerous times. Dark forces are coming. We don't have the time for traditional training. If she isn't able to handle it immediately, we might as well kill her now. Trial by fire, sink or swim, do or die. You want to prove yourself to the Unavowed, new girl. Now is your chance. Meeting adjourned.
Well, I guess that settles that.
I'm very conflicted. I don't think she really wanted to prove herself, really. She's just doing the best she can out of the situation. No one says that she, wants to prove herself. Your shrink disapproves what you said, Kalash. Anyway, so, trial by fire?
I know, right? If anyone's gonna do a fire pun, it should be me.
Oh, of course.
Anyway, we're ready when you are.
Of course, because you're a fire mage. Eli is trying to hold back a grin. He's clearly amused by something. Mandana's eyes dart impatiently towards the doors.
I have not been to the village in a long time. I am eager to see it again.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Anytime you're ready.
Cool. I cannot talk to Kalash anymore. Bye, Kalash! Let's go. And these guys sometimes like to talk in the subway, so Eli isn't
Looks
grasping
like
a
the
book.
K-train is down. Again.
Mandana counts cracks on
Eli, the
floor.
K-train was discontinued in 1988.
Was it? I could swear I took it to the Museum of Natural History not too long ago.
You did, in 1986.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. So, I guess we won't be taking the K-train.
Nope.
No, we will not.
Yeah, and I believe there's another piece of dialogue that's gonna happen. Takes a while, a little.
Eli, you are tapping the edge of your book.
I am?
Yes, it is quite aggressive.
Huh. Mine must have wandered. Sorry about that. I'll stop.
Thank you.
So, Mandana, you get kind of fixated on details? I don't know what's the right word. It's kind of like being bothered maybe by smaller things or details? I'm not exactly sure what the word is for that. My terminology. Anyway, I believe this is it. So yes, we're gonna go to the Astor Place Station, East Village. And off we go onto our new adventure. I think. Manhattan, Astor Place,
Still raining.
8:30 p.m.
At least nothing's here waiting to kill us.
Well, the night is young.
Yeah, the night is young. Mandana is relaxed, but moving with purpose. Her eyes are alert for any sign of trouble. Now Eli is casually takes in his surroundings, pausing occasionally to glare at the graffiti. Not sure which one, there's so many of them. Looks like this building site was abandoned not too long ago. Wet steps lead down into the Astor Place subway station. Charming. No, it isn't. It isn't charming at all. What if there's little children passing by? Oh, poor kids. They need education. I don't want my kids, if I ever have kids, I don't want my kids to curse off with FUs left and right. No. I want them to be witty and creative with how they decide to express their frustrations. Because that's actually fun. You probably could make a game out of it. The Alamo sculpture, aka the Cube. It's been here as long as you can remember. So apparently our character has been here before. The street leads further eastward into Alphabet City. That's a weird name for a city. Alphabet. Yeah, it's the same over here. I guess we can talk to these guys. Let's talk to Eli.
What do you need?
What do I need? How are you staying so dry?
Ancient fire mage secret. Well, no, not really. I just make the water evaporate before it hits me. It's a simple trick, but handy on nights like this.
Hey dude, that's neat. I wish I could do that. That way I can enjoy the rain without, having all the watery side effects. Ha ha ha. So what do you think we should do?
We've barely left the subway. We need to explore a bit. See if we can find the source of the void activity.
I know, I'm already can you help me, Eli? That's probably what it sounded like to him. Do you know anything about this area?
Kind of. I used to work about 10 blocks north of here, back in my mundane days. It was just factories and warehouses back then, not the university student mecca it is now.
Oh, you used to work around here. What did you do?
Oh, nothing important, really. You wouldn't be interested. Let's focus on doing what we came here to do.
No, I'm a bartender. I'll use my bartender skills and say, oh, come on. What did you used to do? You can tell me. I'll keep it a secret, if it is a secret.
I was an accountant. Maybe later I'll tell you all about it. But for now, let's just keep going, okay?
Cool. Talk to you later.
I have the feeling we will.
We will, or might, not sure which one. Mandana, your turn.
Yes?
Yes, indeed. What do you know about this area?
You call this neighborhood the village. I came of an age when that term actually applied. This street, it was a long dirt road. Homes were palatial estates, and were few and far between. This city was larger back then, and yet so much smaller. But let us not dwell on the past. Time marches on. We must march with it or be left in the dust.
Yeah, indeed, indeed.
Agreed.
I don't think I'm gonna be asking what we need to do, because I think it's pretty obvious. Just explore, walk around, into the Alphabet City, guys. Oh.
You seem troubled. Is something the matter?
Yeah, there's a police guy. Shouldn't I be wearing a disguise or something? I mean, true. She isn't wearing anything and she's a wanted criminal. Shrink is a wanted criminal. She doesn't want to be, but, you know, circumstances.
Whatever for. You have nothing to fear. Not with the veil in place.
I'm sorry, what? Did you do something to me?
Don't worry, it's totally harmless. Well, mostly. It just disguises your identity. Anyone looking at you sees slightly different features.
You are not the first new recruit to arrive with complications in the mundane world. The veil prevents awkwardness all around.
Oh, great. Wouldn't want things to be more awkward than they are.
Oh, you have no idea how awkward things can really get.
Indeed, the veil is not a shield. The veil only works on mundanes. Supernatural beings and the void touch can see through it easily. But that law enforcement officer, he will pose no threat.
Let's go, I guess. Unless there's something else you forgot to tell me, which is true. You know, if you're gonna do something to me, please do tell me first before, you know, heading out, or actually warn me first before you apply anything. That would have been nicer, by the way.
No, there's nothing else.
Let us continue, shall we?
Yes, we shall, but I have a question.
Yes.
So, the veil that's on us, is that why nobody can see your sword?
You catch on quick. As long as I keep it sheathed, mundane society will take no notice of it. Agreed.
Does Eli has anything?
What do you need?
Oh, he has thoughts about this building. Yeah, right. Any thoughts on this building?
It burnt down? Seriously, there's not much I can tell you. I only deal with the fire itself, not the after.
What do you mean? Okay, this is kind of weird because he does has an ability, mostly slightly later on in the game, where he can fire read objects that once, you know, before they were burned down. So I'm kind of surprised that he can't. I mean, unless he can't fire read large objects, but still, that's kind of a weird statement.
I have the feeling we will.
Yeah. This building has been reduced to cinders quite recently from the look of it. From the looks of it. Spelling! Yay. Okay, I guess it's just him and the police guy over here, the chum buddy. You've poured many drinks for cops over the years. This one looks like he never touches a drop. I sometimes don't like the phrasing of some sentences in this game, so yeah.
Evening, ma'am.
Yeah, evening, sir. What happened here?
Who wants to know?
Oh, you know, just making conversation. You look like you could use some.
Yeah, no kidding. This job can really take it out of you sometimes. I'll tell you one thing. You see a lot of bad people in this line of work, but it takes a special kind of nasty to torch a homeless shelter.
Yeah. Homeless shelter. Yeah. Poor guys. Did anyone die? Is anyone alive? Yeah, that's horrible. Well, rough night to be out.
Yeah, you could say that. Wouldn't be here if I had the choice, believe me.
So this was a homeless shelter?
Yeah, a neighborhood full of corporate chains, and they attacked this place.
Was anyone hurt?
A few people killed. A lot of people with second or third degree burns.
That is horrible.
I won't argue with that. I was here when the rescue team arrived. They were carted off to Beth Israel Hospital. The people here, they don't exactly have medical insurance.
Are you sure it was arson?
That's how we're treating it. Until we know otherwise, we're treating it like a crime scene. Which means, stay back.
Got it, got it. Well, I'll be going.
I don't blame you. See ya.
See ya. Oh, yeah, I have used Eli and Mundana. Hey, do you wanna do something with Buddy over there?
Don't know what I'd say.
Ah, you don't know what to say. Okay, never mind. Let's go further east.
Hey, are you alright? You look a little...
Oh.
Where are you taking me?
Oh, you sound nervous, buddy. Well, let's see. This is the demon talking now. Let's see how can we be very heartless at this. This building is a safe place. I'm taking it out of the cold. That's all you need to know. I like this one more. I need your help. You need mine. Perhaps we can help each other.
I'll do whatever you want. Just help me. Please.
Just do as you're told, and all will be well.
Did you see that?
Yep.
I did.
Neuromorphic projection. I've read the theories, but never thought. I think she's coming out of it.
Are you alright?
I don't know, but what the heck did you just call it? Neuromorphic projections? I think I had a vision.
Yes, you did. We saw it too. A vision from your past. Well, your demon's past, technically. This area must have kick-started your brain into remembering. There was some psychic spillover. We could see it too.
So question, you guys can read my mind.
Oh lord no. Pure audio-visual output only.
This building the demon entered. It used to house the Village Eye.
The newspaper? Didn't it go out of business a few years ago?
Indeed it did. What was your demon self doing here?
Not sure, but by the way, the Village Eye, that's from the Blackwell series, and yes, it was the newspaper agency. And yeah, it's in there a couple of times, mostly in the first couple of games, I think. I don't remember really. But yeah, maybe my demon wants to start up a newsletter.
I strongly doubt that.
Yeah, everything's digital these days. Right, enough jabbering. Let's go.
I mean, what if the demon wants to start a newspaper? Maybe they have some news to deliver to people. Something that's newsworthy. Or not. Well, anything else? This door is securely closed. Images of Sammy and Jonah flash through your mind. You'll never look at a bar the same way again. Aw. Yeah. I mean, I didn't like the lady, but I guess she wasn't that bad, really. Either that or it was just a bad day, so she was cranky. That happens a lot too, unfortunately. Another fancy clothing shop. They seem to be popping up all over this area. The entrance to Tompkins Square Park. Anything else? Oh! This manhole cover is firmly attached to the street. For some reason I can interact with it. I'm curious.
Are you trying to lift a manhole cover with your bare hands?
You never know. Maybe the demon gave her super strength.
Nope.
I guess not. Sorry.
You can access your companion's abilities. Right. Well, Mundana has a sword. Maybe she can, like, use it as a lever. Yep,
Are you lifting with your knees?
Yes. Bracing. Fortuitous that I have kept up my training.
Okay, I'm not sure why we want to go there yet. Let's go to the park first. At least that's an option that's open for us. Her eyes are closed and she's softly humming to herself. What's a good starter? Hi.
She's lost in her own world. Maybe we should just leave her alone.
The most awkward option, of course. See ya. Anything else about this place? Yeah, there's no graffiti in here, Eli. It's just a park. The Temperance Fountain, surrounded by bars and junkies. Yeah, unfortunate. She glares at you from underneath her filthy hoodie. A middle-aged man mumbling to himself and glaring at anyone who approaches. I cannot talk to you, but I can talk to her. Hello.
She's not the talkative type, it seems.
See anything weird around here?
The lady asked you a question.
Leave her be. If she chooses not to speak, we should honor that.
Right, guess I'll see you around. Interesting. So, none of them want to speak to us, and the guy is unavailable, unfortunately. Right. I pardon for bothering you people, but now we're gonna go into the filthy sewers. 'Cause why the heck not?
At least the rain is washing away most of the smell.
If not the heat, I am positively sweltering. I admit that my knowledge of sanitation systems is lacking. But should this water be boiling?
Huh.
No. I don't think so. No.
Then we indeed have a mystery on our hands.
The water in this pool is boiling like a raging tea kettle. That is weird. Or not, I don't know anything about sanitation systems. If the heat makes him uncomfortable, he gives no sign. Mundana is relaxed, but moving with purpose. Her eyes are alert for any sign of trouble.
Yes.
Any ideas?
In my experience, visions are complicated things, often open to interpretation. Regardless, your mind was trying to tell you something. I suggest you listen. Agreed.
Guess nothing about this weird part. A bulb is attached to this pipe. The metal is practically glowing in the heat.
Be careful. The heat in this room is kind of off the scale.
Huh. Hot steam pours out of the pipe like a geyser. Just some ordinary pipes. They seem warmer than they should be. Okay, so this place is irregular. I guess we can go upstairs then. Village Eye, here I come. Oh, it's securely locked.
Well, that just figures, doesn't it?
Yeah, Mundana, do the honors. You have a sword. Break it open.
It is done. Be aware that if law enforcement questions me, I am compelled to tell the truth.
Well, good to know for the future then. Let's go.
It smells very human in here.
That's a nice way to put
Looks
it.
like people were squatting here. Half a dozen at least. Wasn't there a homeless shelter around the corner? Why live here?
It could be pride. Or perhaps they gathered here for a specific purpose.
I'm guessing it wasn't a slumber party.
That is doubtful.
Yeah. That is doubtful indeed. Unfortunately, guys, we're out of time. I mean, I extended this episode by like 14 minutes almost. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.